Experts reveal the real reason Paris Hilton and Ariana Grande drastically changed their voices, and why female celebrities feel more pressure to alter their tone to command respect. Paris Hilton and Ariana Grande changed their voices during appearances. Female celebrities are changing the pitch of their voices because they feel pressure to both be liked and command respect, vocal experts have revealed. Paris Hilton surprised her fans this week with her ability to snap in and out of her trademark, girly voice, which is as much as part of her character as pink sparkles and chihuahuas. The hotel heiress is known for her high-pitched baby voice, but while contributing to a congressional panel on improving welfare protections for young people, the mother of two, who recently spoke out about the alleged abuse she suffered as a child, opted for a deeper tone. It comes after Ariana Grande did the same while speaking on an episode of Podcrushed with Penn Badgley last month, while delving into her childhood and her experiences working for Nickelodeon. Dr. Daniel Glazer, clinical psychologist and co-founder of UK Therapy Rooms, told female vocal modulation, while not exclusive to women, does seem more prevalent among female entertainers. This may partially stem from societal pressures for women to strike a balance between likability and commanding respect, with vocal adjustments sometimes employed to calibrate that equilibrium. Many women are raised from a young age to prioritize nurturing personas that exude warmth and approachability. Modulating one's voice to consciously or unconsciously emphasize those qualities could extend from those ingrained gender norms and expectations. It's a way to signal femininity while still exerting authority when needed. Similarly, Nila Ismailpour, clinical director and registered clinical counselor at Lotus Therapy and Counseling Center, said, "The phenomenon of voice changing does seem to be more generally reported among women, which might be expected from the social demands for femininity and perceptions related to women's voices. Higher-pitched voices are connotative of traditional notions of femininity, and deeper voices are similarly related to authority and credibility. Women in the public eye might feel the urge to modulate their voices to fit various contexts, whether to become approachable or to make themselves heard in serious arguments." Other voice experts and psychologists have suggested that higher-pitched feminine voices tend to be more attractive to fans. Psychologist Ms. Ismailpour said, "A higher-pitched voice usually seems more youthful and full of energy, hence making the celebrity more attractive to certain groups of people. It's normal that higher-pitched voices may bond better with their fans because higher-pitched voices exhibit excitement and interest in their content." Dr. Glazer added, "Higher pitches generally connote youth, femininity, and approachability, which some celebrities leverage to foster relatability among fans." But he also added that when stars feel insecure, they can often put on an artificial, exaggerated vocal persona that's totally different from how they truly sound. Ariana was quick to snap back at critics, saying she had gotten used to speaking in her higher voice for Wicked, in which she stars as Galinda Upland, later known as Glinda the Good. Writing on TikTok, she said, "Habit, speaking like this for 2 years, and also vocal health, I intentionally change my vocal placement, high or low, often depending on how much singing I'm doing. I've done this by," she added, abruptly ending the conversation. Intuitive vocal specialist Anne Leatherland said, "If someone speaks at a habitually different pitch than is optimal for them, then over time the vocal folds could be put under strain and other issues could result. This is especially so if the voice is pushed to keep making that pitch when it is already challenged or compromised." Paris was asked by United States Representative Claudia Tenney to explain how mental health and counseling support could be built into child welfare programs. Their talk began with the A-lister complimenting Rep. Tenney's jacket. In her trademark, girly voice, Paris said, "Thank you, I enjoyed our Zoom call. I love your jacket. The sparkles are amazing." The U.S. representative responded, "I had a little bling here for today." The mother of two replied, "I wanted to find out who made it later." However, when the conversation shifted to something more serious, so did the blonde beauty's voice. "I think the most important thing is we need access to therapy, counseling, mentorship, and other community-based programs," she said in a commanding tone. Commenting on the switch, Dar Glazer said, "Paris Hilton's decision to deepen her voice when addressing Congress likely stemmed from a desire to convey gravitas and be taken seriously on such a profound matter. Lower pitches tend to be perceived as more authoritative. And it appears her goal to bring gravitas to what she was saying worked, with some fans suggesting that she should get into politics." Paris addressed her dumb blonde image and admitted that it was just a persona she used to gain popularity. Speaking on Lorraine last year, she said, "I've always been ahead of my time. Just like I say, I'm not a dumb blonde. I'm just very good at pretending to be one." The 42-year-old socialite became known around the world in the early 2000s when she starred in the first of its kind reality show, The Simple Life with Nicole Richie. She played a clueless rich girl on the show and kept the momentum going off screen as well. "It really was groundbreaking. We are the Oaks, and it was amazing to see so many people inspired by it as we created a new genre of celebrity," she added. This was seen when fans came up to Paris in Congress and presented her with her book to sign, along with asking for selfies. Similarly, during an appearance on This Morning, host Allison Hammond was stunned when Hilton spoke in her deep timbre. "This is the authentic Paris. This isn't the voice I remember," she gasped. "This is my real voice. That was a character," Paris responded. Noel Wolfe, teacher and linguistic expert at Babel, said, "Paris Hilton has spoken publicly about how the iconic Paris Hilton voice was part of a character she created for her public appearances. It seems that Paris was aware of a certain image she wanted to present and adapted her voice to become more high-pitched during public appearances or for TV to fit with this overall impression she wanted to create."